Shalom. Before I get started, as always, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone that root well. Peace and salutation to the icon that's pushing his word in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. This is the brother Zayan Ahmad from the GMS Detroit by Camp. Come to you with another video touching on Esau's miracles and lying wonders. All right, going into Esau's technology concerning these robots, all right, which are very reminiscent of the Terminator robots that you see in the movie Terminator, right? Which shows, with Esau, he prophesies on the left hand side, things that he puts out in his media, in his movies, is the intent to act upon it, or nine times out of 10, he's already got the technology that he puts out in these movies. But basically, these are his visions on the left hand side that he would like to, roll out. Basically, if this world was to continue. But hey, now we have it. The actual Terminator, right? You have this company called Boston Dynamics, and they've been creating robots that basically can mimic everything a human being would do, in the sense of, being agile, being able to jump, stoop down, crawl, roll over, do flips, fight, and now even shoot firearm, which I'm gonna play in this clip. I won't play all of it because I'm gonna jump into some scriptures real quick, but I'll play a little quick clip, and like I said, we'll jump into the scriptures. So without further ado, so yeah, hey man, you see that? Check that out. That's hey, that's just some of the technology we're gonna have to deal with in the time of Jacob's trouble. So we definitely gonna need the Lord's covering, in that time. All right, and like I say, this if this is what they're showing, there's no telling, what they actually got going on behind the scenes. I mean, they probably got something that's fully developed, probably look like a human and everything, all right? But shit. Hey, well, what carnal weapons is going? What's going? For those that's carnal, what is carnal weaponry gonna do up against that? All right, something that you got basically a lifeless killing instrument. All right, because understand it's programmed, so they can program that thing, all right, to do whatever they want to do, or kill or execute whoever they want, to execute. All right, you can't, shoot it with an AK or something to give it a flesh wound. All right, that thing, when it's programmed, all right, to kill, like, that's just what it's gonna do. Just like you would see in the movie Terminator. All right, like I say, if they showed this movie Terminator, best believe they either working on or they have that type of technology right now. There's no coincidence that they came out with yet another Terminator. You would think that this series would be over with. It's like, what more can you offer, to this franchise? But yet they come out with a whole nother movie. So they showing you this to Esau uses something called suggestive reasoning. So he's showing you this for a reason. He's showing you, hey, like, this is what I get, behind closed doors. This is what I'm gonna do, all right, unto the population, as far as rolling out this type of or these robots. All right, but just to go into the scriptures real quick. So when I saw this, it made me think of I believe it's Revelation 12. It talks about Satan and his angels. This is Revelation 12 and verse 7. It says, "And there was war in heaven," meaning this is going to be an actual war in the heavens, all right, in the skies. So you can understand between, all right, the angels, Yahweh Shai and the angels, and Esau's military might, all right, and his angels on the left-hand side, being whether it be these robots, all right, his fighter jets, his tanks, all right, submarines, everything. He gonna need it all, although, hey, he gonna come up short. But Esau's gonna roll out all of his technology that you ever heard about and things that we haven't seen. All right, he's gonna use that to try to fight Yahweh Shai and the angels, but he's gonna fail miserably. All right. It says Michael and his angels, Michael being the chief archangel, all right, up under Yahweh Shai, all right, fought against the dragon. The dragon being, which originally was the Roman Empire, but America is basically an extension of the Roman Empire, all right, all over again. And you know that by way of just looking at American society, all right, with the you got Roman numerals, you got in the botanical world, different plants have Latin names. When you go into the body, all right, bicep, tricep, trapezoid, this and that, these are Latin terms. When you go into the court, all right, they have a word or a phrase that they use called legalese, which is basically just Latin for layman's terms. When you got to be a doctor and this and that, right? Like I said, you looking up certain parts of the body, that goes back to Latin. And just certain things like that. So America is basically Rome 2.0, right? And basically the dragon was represented by Rome, all right? Because who was ruling during the Roman Empire? You had so-called white people, Edomites, all right? Which that spirit, the spirit, all right, but Esau goes all the way back to the serpent, because the Bible deals with reincarnation. All right, so Esau's spirit started out, right, in the beginning as a serpent, but in the end days, at the time of Revelation, all right, he became a dragon. All right, speaking great words. All right, so basically, Esau, he's matured to the, to an all-time high of wickedness. All right, and he's got it. The Most High put a thought in himself, put the thought in Esau to make him believe that he can contend with the Most High, and that's not the case. All right, the Most High is a man of war. The Most High likes confrontation. That's another character trait of Jake. Jake likes, to get into a heated situation. That's where Jake thrives at. He thrives at adversity. Even though we know that so-called white man's military is gonna be, it's not even gonna be competition, But just to read on, it says, and the dragon fought and his angels, all right, and prevailed not, neither was their place found any more in heaven. All right, meaning when they lose, all right, when they lose against Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, all right, the angels, they're not going to be in rulership anymore. That's what it means, they prevail not, neither was there any place found in heaven. All right, them ruling right now is their heaven. All right, they're having their heaven on earth. All right, they already got, all right, basically the fatness of the earth. But the Most High is going to take that away from him, because prophecy has to play out, and the prophecy is due to the promises that were made to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, which essentially is the rule in the kingdom of heaven. All right, which is the rule here on this, what they call planet Earth. All right, and righteousness, though. That's the only thing that's taking place. All right. Rulership is just being transferred, all right, from the so-called white man to the so-called Negro, Latin, and Native American man, the Israelites, all right. So that's that on that. Had another precept I wanted to follow up with. I want to say, actually, I can read it up. This is Revelation 12 and verse 6. And the woman fled into the wilderness, where she had a place prepared of the Most High, that they should hear, so like that they should feed her there 1,203 days. But that's really going into something else, so Salaki for that. But let's see, like a flood. God, this is Isaiah 59 and 19. So shall they fear the name of Yahweh from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun, which is in the east. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, all right, the enemy being the so-called white man, the the dragon that we read of in Revelation 12, all right, and his angels, all right, that's his flood, all right, because they gonna roll on Jake in the time of Jacob's trouble like a flood. They're gonna rain, all right. They have a term called storm troopers, all right, where it's a they basically are rolled out in like what's the word I want to say? But they're just like groups. It's just groups of military men, you know, waves of military men, all right, going to war. That's how they're going to take over these neighborhoods and countries, you know. They're going to roll out in masses, you know, gun slinging, shooting anything that move, you know. That's Esau rolling on us like a flood. It says, when the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of Yahweh shall lift up a standard against him. And we're going to need it, which goes into the spiritual power. You know, we're going to desperately need that in the time of Jacob's trouble. You know, because this devil, hey, he pulling out all the stops. All right, he ain't holding nothing back as far as technology. His technology is concerned. All right. So this is what we got. You know, this is what we up against. You know. And hey, Esau, he's gonna come with more technology. All right. He's got you know, well, we already know he's got the drones. Right. He's got guns with these, what they call, I think they call them cop killer bullets, right? He's got